Nation. I'm Sami Kincaid, and welcome to the first edition of Sit Downs with Sami. It's a new series that we're going to be doing where we bring on coaches, staff members, and others of the athletic department. And the first special guest, we couldn't start with anyone else than the Vice President and Director of Athletics, Danny White. Danny, how are you doing today?
We're doing great. We're all quarantined up, ready for this thing to get past us, but everybody's doing well. How about you?
I'm doing pretty good. Trying to stay healthy, stay inside. It's tough. Go for a walk every now and then to get a little bit of exercise, but it's been good.
Outside.
All right. Well, I know everyone's been wondering what you've been up to, and I know that we're all watching more movies than ever. So in your opinion, what's the best movie you've watched so far?
We're into we got 4 young kids at the house. We're into a lot of the Disney productions and stuff like that. We watched Call of the Wild, something that's been a favorite for us recently. I read it read the book a bunch as a kid, but my kids really like that one.
That's really cool too, how you get to go back and watch a movie from back in time and really get to relive it with your kids now.
Yeah, it's awesome.
And if your life was hashtags that are trending right now, what would 3 hashtags be to describe your life right now?
Well, we're all holed up. Too many people in one setting. So I guess I'd say hashtag stop fighting for my kids. Hashtag have they found a vaccine yet? I'm obsessing over every news channel, waiting for them to come up with I know somebody smart's going to come up with something to help us get back to normalcy. And then the final, I'd say hashtag what's for dinner. That seems to be the big event of the day, since we can't go anywhere. So people start talking about dinner in our house pretty early on in the day.
And that's another question I was going to have is what's been the favorite meal that's been cooked so far during quarantine?
Favorite meal? My wife is a really good cook. She did some seafood and pasta and kind of did a little spin on it. It was phenomenal. It was a few nights ago, but I think she did some lobster and shrimp and some pasta. It was great.
That sounds fantastic. So she's definitely the chef, and maybe you guys are becoming the professional taste testers during this quarantine.
Something like that. Yeah, I'm on hot dog and burger duty, and I don't do that very well either.
What has been your favorite social media platform to look at during this time? And who's maybe one person that has been a great follow?
I've had more time on my hands, as we all have. So I obviously follow all the UCF stuff all the time, but I'm much more proficient in Twitter than anything else, which probably makes me a dinosaur by social media standards. I've enjoyed the Jimmy Fallon stuff he's put out there. I think he does a great job, and it's been fun watching him engage others and put some really cool stuff out there.
And he always keeps it fun and lighthearted, especially that's great to see during times like this where it's easy
No question.
Yeah. So since you mentioned it, you're all stuck in the house. When are they going to get the vaccine? When you've at least maybe played some games. Have you played any games, and what's been the favorite board game that the family has played at home?
Yeah, I think that their Catholic school teachers might not like to hear this. Probably not the best game for building a moral core, but we like to play liar's dice with our kids. And me and the 7-year-old usually team up because he's not the best liar yet, but we have a lot of fun playing liar's dice.
I was going to say, is it house divided?
Yeah, no question. There's usually tears by the end of it. Sometimes me.
And speaking of the kids, since they are home, how is homeschooling going? I know that's a huge adjustment for a lot of parents.
Yeah, it's amazing to me how engaged their teachers are able to be with technology now, and how much more capable my kids are with technology than me. Me today. But my wife Sean, she's been handling the school. I'm more of the heavy. I'm the disciplinarian. Which some days they do good, but some days I need to get involved a little bit.
So you're the principal at home.
Yeah, yes, so.
All right. Well, thank you so much for taking time out of your day to talk to me, Danny. I know everyone is hoping that you're staying safe, your family's staying safe, and I know they've been really looking forward to hearing from you. So thank you so much for joining me.
Awesome. Thanks, Sammy. Appreciate you having me.
Of course. And for all of you that are watching, like I said, this is the first edition of Sit Down with Sammy's. There's going to be plenty more coming at you. So I know you've all been scrolling. So be sure to be on the lookout for that. And as always, Danny, go Knights.
Charge on.